Among other things, we're looking after an old friend of mine today. She's in room P31. Oh, it's the pub owner. Finley, my friend, I brought my mother here this morning. May I introduce her? This is my mother, Irma. The symptoms are relatively clear. I think it's early stage pneumonia. Oh god, that's really dangerous. Mold fight. Yeah, mold fight. Mold fight? Found this moldy old bottle in the basement. Thanks for hauling me down from here after the accident. That must have been hard work. You bet your sweet butt it was. You're lucky I'm such an athlete. You don't look so good. Maybe you just need a nice long drink. The tap doesn't work. It was like that when I moved in. I made a call and they told me the downspout was clogged. My landlady promised me she'd take care of it. She just didn't say when. I better get the water from the bathroom. One Finley's special super mega plant cocktail coming right up. Fresh from the tap. Bon appetit. Just make sure you get a taxi home, okay? We're such a good plant, Dad. Good morning, sunshine. Are you ready for our super awesome day out? We're going out with our friend. To the woods. Definitely not gonna murder me. Super Am, I just finished my chores. Chores? I thought it was your day off today. It is, but I'll never find time otherwise. Are you remembering to water the plant? Yep, just took care of that. I'm all packed and ready to go. Why don't you come over to my store, then we'll head out. What are we going to be doing? I'll tell you when we get there. Just tell me. I can't hear you. Okay, that would really annoy me. I like knowing what's happening so that I can dress appropriately. Come on. There's, I think, What is this trash? What do you mean? You've got eyes, haven't you? Look at it. My father would have given me a beating for wearing something like that. You mean the clothes in the store window? Bah. Okay. There you are, sleep well. Like a wet log. Is that a thing? Like a wet log? A water pipe burst during my night shift. Oh. Mother Nature will restore your strength. I can already hear her call. Wait, did we work the night shift and then probably sleep for like 2 hours and then now we're going on like a hike? I would simply die. I would perish. The smell of pine needles, fresh air, sunshine. Everything a person needs. True, but it also makes this person hungry. You don't have any snacks, do you? Maybe, and a little work too. Over the weekend in the woods? Of course, the woods don't take weekends, you know. Huh? And as a florist, the countryside is my office. I thought this was going to be a fun trip. It will be. You said you wanted to show me something. What is it? You'll see. You've lived in Porcupine for close to a month now. The time has come. Time for what? You know? The weather forecast said there'd be thunderstorms today. We'd better hurry. You go on ahead. That's part of the tradition. But I don't even know where to go. There aren't that many paths, and if you're too slow, I'll take the lead. Let's go. What's everyone else thinking? I'm thinking it's a cult. Finley? What's going on? What do you mean? I thought we wanted to speed things up a bit. What? Are we not? Not enough. Don't fall asleep, sleepyhead. Alright. Huh? Okay, Pina, this isn't funny anymore. What are these creepy figurines? What the... Hello? I'm warning you. I'm not alone. And I've got a knife. Pina, there you are. Too bad I don't have a mirror with me. You should see your face. Where did you go? I was only a few feet behind you, then suddenly you were gone. I thought I'd never get out of here alive. Come on, Finyo, don't be so dramatic. I found a plant and had to dive into the shrubbery for a moment. Yeah, alright. Seriously though, what are these creepy figurines? Don't tell me you put them up just to scare me. I wish. If I had the time to make things like this just to scare you, I would have a lot of spare time. And believe me, I would use it to scare you. You're not far wrong though. What do you mean? Well, the figurines... I did actually make them, some of them at least. Are you serious? What for? These are memorial figurines. This is what I wanted to show you. I figured you hadn't heard of them yet. As a matter of fact, I hadn't. Why are they here? Porcupine is an old town. Several centuries old, in fact. And when someone dies in Porcupine, we place a memorial figurine for them. That way people can come to the woods to visit those who have passed. It's quiet here, peaceful. This is where people come when they miss their loved ones. I'm the only florist in Porcupine. I'm good with all plants. And I'm not bad with my hands either. I've taken on a few jobs around town, but this is the one I like the most. That's actually quite sad in a way. Don't you find it depressing? Yes, I do. It's a small town and I often know the people who've died. Sometimes I can see it coming, that I'm going to be making a memorial figurine for someone soon. But sometimes the order comes as a complete surprise. One day I bump into an old lady at the bakery next door. She's friendly, in a good mood, hot cappuccino in her hand. Then the next day she's a wooden memorial figurine on my counter. Oh, that's so sad. But I love the job all the same. I get to create a memorial for someone people care about, and the family are grateful to have a place to visit. I'm very proud of that. That is actually really nice, if not a little creepy at night. I'm sure it's lovely in the daytime. It's a really important job, a hard one too. But enough of my rambling. Now you know why we're here. So what now? Is there anything I need to do? Are you going to make me a figurine like that too? Of course not. Don't be so disrespectful, Finno. My backpack's full of branches, yarn and flowers. You know, I don't just make the figurines. I also come here regularly and take care of them. Oh, that's really nice, isn't it? I genuinely thought it was going to be a cult initiation. I thought we were going to get spanked with a paddle or something. That's what they do, right? Oh no, that's fraternities? And today you have the great honour of helping me. You want me to repair these figurines? I'm no good with my hands. You're kidding, right? You spend all day snipping and cutting away at your patients. I'm in internal medicine. You've never seen my wound dressing skills, have you? Internal, schminternal. I'm sure you'll do a great job. Besides, who's going to complain? Unlike the people in your ward, these ones are dead already. Now who's being disrespectful? There are figurines all over the woods. The town's been around for a while, like I said. I'll give you some branches to fix up the figurines with. So how do I find the broken figurines? Oh, good question. There's no set rules or instructions for that. The Glowmilk Woods dance to their own tune. Just keep your eyes and ears open, you'll find the figurines alright. We'll meet up again once you're done. You're not going to help? Of course I am. I'm going to search for them as well. But I haven't been here for a while, so there's probably a lot to do. If we don't split up, we'll never get finished today. And it does feel like it's going to rain too. Come on, it'll be fun. Good luck, fellow figurine finder. Where does she always have to run off? Oh, this one's broken. There we go. These are okay. Fixed. Okay, we're out of sticks. Is this going to be an emotional moment? Because I think that's someone from her family. Peanut? Yikes. Finley, not bad. You made me jump a little there. Sorry, I didn't mean to. It's okay, we're just talking. Were you just talking to someone? Yeah, that's true. I come here sometimes too. This one right here? That's my brother's figurine. Oh, I was just telling my brother about the paint bucket thing. I didn't know you had a brother. How could you? I've never told you before. Actually, he's my twin brother. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. It's been a few years. The plant store was his idea too. Then one day he was diagnosed with leukemia. No! By the time we found out, it was already too late. He spent some time at St. Ursula's. I don't know what to say. It was for the best, and it was over quickly in the end. It wasn't easy for him, but eventually he was able to let go. I made his figurine too, of course. That must have been hard. The hardest one I've ever made, but the most beautiful too. Thank you for telling me about this. I'm sure I'd have liked him too. I know you would. You can come here with me again sometime if you like. Then you can have a chat with him. But now we need to go. I told you it was going to rain. I'm getting pretty hungry too. Take care of yourselves, folks. I'll check back with you soon, alright? No fighting now. I love you. Huh? Hello? Finley, you're awake. Please come quickly, I need help. Ina? What's wrong? Finley, please come to the store quick, That isn't good. That isn't good. Is this a dream? Because this looks weird. Oh, I think it's a dream. I think this is a dream. Ina? Mia? Mia? Carl? Have you ever had a dream where you're just looking for someone? I have. And then, like, you're trying to get places, but, like, all of the buses are cancelled and you can't really find your way. Anyway. Dr. Krakowski, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. What am I going to do with you, Finley? If you carry on like this, I don't see a future for you. If you carry on like this, I don't see a future for a lot of people. Have you taken care of it yet? Taken care of what? I can't keep repeating myself, and I can't keep holding your hand all the time. People are going to die, Finley, and it will be all your fault. Oh my god. Go to work, your shift is about to begin. I'll hurry it, and I will work hard. Chop chop. Finley needs a therapist. That's what I'm kind of deducing from this. Huh? Oh, okay. I've said it time and time again, nobody ever listens to old Gregor. But Gregor's the one who has to do it every time. There's no point, Gregor. Leave it. The whole place is about to fall apart. The pipes, the walls, the electrics. The pipes, the walls, the electrics. The elevator, the patients. There's nothing old Gregor can't fix. We can handle this. Well, that was a hell of a dream. The plan! Are we still dreaming? The plant didn't make it. I'm sorry, my friend. I should have taken you off the windowsill. I hope Pina will let me buy another. I better clear you away. Oh. The windows had it. How did that happen? I think the branch broke off and hit the window. I better get a broom. Oh, it's the sewer. Oh. Hey, Frank Frog? You're still sat out here in this weather? There's no such thing as bad weather. In many countries of the world, water falling from the sky is a cause for celebration. Hello, anyone there? What are you doing here? Are you part of the circle too? The circle? Forget about it. We don't know about no circle. We're just standing here to shelter from the rain. You should leave now. There is definitely a cult in this game somewhere. There he is. Alfio, it's good to see you. I was worried something had happened to you. That was some storm, huh? You're telling me woke me right up when the branch hit me in the face. And don't even get me started on my socks. I've only got one dry pair left. Had to hang the rest over a fence to dry off. At least you're okay, that's the main thing. I've had worse nights. Be careful not to catch a cold, okay? You got it. Thank you all for coming. I realise we're all very busy, so I'll be brief. First of all, you'll notice Dr. Theobald isn't joining us for this meeting. There's been a lot going on today and our chief physician has a few matters to attend to. As such, I'll be speaking on his behalf today. As you may have noticed, certain irregularities occurred in the hospital building last night. I understand there is some concern. However, I would like to take this opportunity to assure you that the damage does not pose a danger to either the building or the people therein. I've already received an assessment and the damage is only superficial. So it's not all that bad, right? Nevertheless, this incident will once again draw the eyes and ears to us. St. Ursula's has come under repeated criticism in recent months. This incident, small as it is, could stoke our critics' fires. With that in mind, on behalf of St. Ursula's, I would ask you expressly, if a person or a member of the press asks you about the damage, please refrain from making any statements and come straight to us. Thank you, everybody have a great day, okay? Hey Rudy, how are you today? How's the self-inflicted food poisoning going? I'm feeling better, but I almost threw up again when the hospital started shaking last night. Can you keep it down, please? My head. He's just jealous because I'm fit and healthy again. I'm telling you, Doc, it was like an earthquake. When the roof came down, everyone jumped out of their beds to see what was going on. It was sick. I bet it's a good thing you're not so sick anymore. Totally, hee hee. I even had breakfast this morning. That sounds good. Still take it easy and stay in your bed's okay. Sure, it's just like so boring here. I want to sleep. Alright, let's take a look at your readings. I think we can adjust your medication already. Awesome. Yeah. That seems like a lot of medication. Excellent, we've got the bacteria under control. We'll give you some medication, but I think you can go home tomorrow. You're not infectious anymore either. If you can keep yourself out of trouble for a few weeks, you'll be back to full health in no time. Is everything okay? Feel so sick. Oh no. Can't keep anything down. My head and stomach hurt so bad. You don't sound too good. I'll give you the same shot I gave you yesterday, okay? This should get the Shingella back under control. I did one of their shots yesterday really bad because I clicked instead of holding a button. So maybe that's why one of them feels healthy and the other one doesn't, because maybe... Oh! Well, I'm glad it, like, actually makes a difference. Like... Wait. Now I'm trying to think back on any other mini-games I did really badly. An adequate amount this time. Well, hopefully she's okay and not infectious, because I don't want this old lady to die. Hello, Finley. Did you have a nice weekend? Yes, thank you. A little stormy. How'd you like your new room? Well, I missed the waterfall a little. But now it's raining cats and dogs in front of my window, so that's something. That must have been the storm. Strange, isn't it? When the sun's shining, water drips from the ceiling. But when the real storm comes, the building stays pretty dry. Yes, kind of ironic, isn't it? Do you know if the hospital has dust trolls by any chance? Dust trolls? I don't believe I've heard of those. I'd be happy to enlighten you if you have a moment. Oh, we're having another grandma story. I love these. Then let me tell you about the stormiest night of my life. It was a stormy fall night. The rain was coming down in buckets. We had to tie everything down to stop the wind throwing it about. Little Giuliano, my brain can't say that right when I read it, was still at the bar with Gilbert. I could only hope that they were both okay. I was home alone, nailing boards to the windows. The whole house was shaking, but I secured what I could. Unfortunately, that didn't include our porcelain windmills, though they were ugly old things, to be honest. Anyway, I made the best of it. I fired up the stove and cooked the only thing that helps on stormy nights like this: a hot cinnamon cocoa with an almond crust. I curled up in a blanket and settled into my favourite armchair. Then suddenly the whole house rumbled and a bundle of twigs fell on my head. I was about to throw them in the trash when I heard these little voices. Hey, what are you doing? She wants to throw our house in the trash. What's she thinking? They shouted. The sounds were coming from the twigs. There were these little creatures living in the bundle. They called themselves dust trolls. They came by that name because they liked to collect dust from around people's homes and use it to sew clothes and blankets. We chatted for a while. Unfortunately, their home had been damaged, so they asked me to fix it. I didn't have much to hand. Then the dust trolls saw the broken windmill. That ugly thing? I asked, but the trolls liked it. So I glued the pieces back together and set it up in the hallway. The trolls were beside themselves. They partied all night, right on until the storm had passed. And guess what? Since that night, I've never needed to dust again. The dust trolls have done it for me. I even decided to buy a second windmill and put it up at Gilbert's. It saved me a lot of time over the years, all of which I spent happily in my armchair, wrapped up in a blanket with a hot cinnamon cocoa. There's nothing better. That was such a cute story. Why did they give me this one for the old lady? I'm not good at it. I'm so bad at it. I got a C? Is it because I'm bad at the minigame that she's going to die? I really don't want that to happen. There you are. Have you two been waiting for me? Yes. Me and I have been speaking. There's a really weird vibe here today. We want to go over to Gilbert's and talk it over. We can finally go to the pub. The trailer! It's a coffee shop? I'm more in the mood for a beer. Speaking my language. I don't like beer. More wine. Maybe. What does it look like inside? Is it cute? Hey, you three. You're all soaked. Hey, Grilla. My brain can't do it. Can I call him Gil? We need a drink, stat. It'd be my pleasure. Sit down, warm yourselves up. There's a free table back there. We'll take that one. No problem. What can I get you? I'd like... Surprise me. That's what I was hoping you'd say. Hee hee. You got a little... Is it an umbrella or a flower? Look at the frog! Look at the frog. Or is he a toad? That's our table. What are these losers doing? Okay, they're mean. Disrespectful, you ask me. You work over in that hospital, right? Patrick had an accident a few weeks ago. Got hit by some stupid woman bus driver. They're horrible people. Okay. Complications can happen. It's not ideal, but it's not uncommon either. Ha, you heard that, Ralph. She admits it. It's their fault you're chronically handicapped. This is going to be an issue for the hospital, innit? They're going to use it against us. Oh right, yeah, now I'm a liar. You would say that. I'll tell you what, we should shut that place down, throw all those idiots out, and tear the whole dump down. If you weren't all so lousy at your jobs, my wife wouldn't have been dead for the past 5... Jesus Christ! And like that's not enough, you get to pocket all the insurance money as well, while we work our butts off day after day. I mean, we work our butts off too, babes. Calm down. What's up? Can't take a little criticism? Did you choke on your silver tongue? This guy, I swear to God. I know a good hospital for that, but it ain't in this town. Move away then. Good one, Ralphie. What did you say? Say it again. It's real loud in here, don't you think? I don't like it. I like that it's like realistic because there are idiots like this. Mean though. And I thought the frog was cute. I'm sorry about what happened to your wife, but these two didn't have anything to do with it. You know that. But what you don't know is how hard we try. Every day, every night, sometimes we don't even get a chance to sleep. So come on, let us enjoy just one night together, okay? I accept your apology, but that still doesn't make up for the damage done to my friend. Let's see now. How about you pay our tab for a year? Is he mad? You just won't let it go, will you? Maybe I should give you a smack in the mouth. Wouldn't be the first time. Just try it, wise guy. Carl, don't do it. Don't be stupid. Ooh, you must be the boss around here. Bet you like ordering folk around, huh? That's it. Time to crack. Oh no. Oh no. I think we get everything back up. Okay. What the heck? Why is he joining in? Okay, I think we get Ralph on this one. There we go. Ouch. Ow, ow, ow. Hey, you klutz, be careful. Can't you see my buddy's hurt? That's right, gravely injured. Ouch. This is ridiculous. Just look at those two. There's nothing wrong with them. Look at me. Don't see me complaining, do you? Besides, they started it. Listen, you three. I like you guys, and I know this sucks. We're on the same page, believe me. But you're not helping right now. Go home. Better yet, go to bed. Man, I'm so mad. That wrinkly old prune. But maybe you're right. My skull's pounding too, if I'm honest. You coming, Finley? Yes, okay. See you tomorrow? Yeah, sleep well. And Carl, you need to put some ice on that. Yeah. Morning, kiddo. Good morning. Is it? I'm not too sure about that yet. I've got a message for you. Dr. Theobald wants to see you in his office. And before your shift starts too. Didn't look too happy. Yeah, it is about last night. Oh no. We all have a lot to do, so I'll get right to the point. We've heard about what happened last night. Carl was only defending himself. It was a personal matter. Unfortunately, we don't quite see it that way. Personal matters can also have an impact on your job. I'm not going to be the fall guy just because this place is coming apart at the seams. That's enough. I've already spoken to Dr. Krakowski and Mr. Hedrich. I don't like to do this, but under the current circumstances, we need to show that such actions come with consequences. Carl, you are on leave until further notice. Oh my god. A little distance ought to do you good. Now for you, Mia and Finley. I'm also issuing you a warning. This will be recorded in your files. But I expected better of you two. This was on the very same day we had expressly requested that the situation not be allowed to get out of hand. Let this be a lesson for the future and for all of us. This is so unfair. Carl, It's okay, kid. It was a dumbass thing to do. Maybe a short vacation will do me good, give me a chance to calm down. Think about a few things. I'm just sorry you guys got dragged into this. I don't think you did anything wrong. Sometimes that ain't the point. I'm gonna head out. Maybe I'll go for a nice leisurely breakfast. I haven't done that in years. We don't have enough staff as it is. I'm sorry I'm making your workload even worse. It'll be fine. You get plenty of rest and sleep, then you'll be in tip-top shape when you get back. I added a tip-top in there. Dr. Krakowski, you won't believe what Dr. Theobald said. You mean about Carl being put on leave? Exactly, how did you know? I assumed that was how the conversation would conclude. The issue was raised in the organisational meeting this morning. I was also told about the incident at Gilbert's. It was clear that the incident could not pass without consequences. Not these days. Dr. Krakowski, if I can just explain. There's no need to explain anything. You know exactly how I feel about it. And you also know how imprudent your behaviour was, given our current situation. I understand your feelings. Believe me, everyone here does. The frustration, the short fuse, the thin skin, it's all very understandable. Nevertheless, I support Dr. Theobald's decision. This is not the time to indulge in such provocations. Carl is a good nurse, the best we have, I would say. This makes it all the more important that we compensate for his absence. Focus and do good work. This is another chance for you to show me what you've got. Have a good shift.